Hi guys, welcome back to Coil Life. Today we're going to be having a look at this device here, and this is the Augvape Druga Foxy kit. Comes with this interesting little quick release feature on it, which means that you can just literally take a tank, pop it on like so, and then vape away, hit your button, pop it out, swap it, put another one in, and then vape on that if you wish. Or you can conventionally screw it on like the old-fashioned way, I suppose, now. But before we go into any more details about the Druga Foxy, let's drop down and have an up-close and personal tour around it. Okay guys, so here we are with the Druga Foxy from Augvape. The packaging it comes in, the Augvape website there, Augvape. And then on the back you've got your scratch and check authenticity. We've got the Druga Foxy mod gunmetal there. If we open it up, on the inside we get the device itself, and we get our little battery safety card and a user manual. So that's everything that comes in the box. So the device itself then, if we have a closer look on this, this is the gunmetal one. Very nice design. On the top there you see you've got your quick release. And the quick release, how it works is this little button here. So if you can see on the inside there, when you press that button, the 510 threads separate, allowing you to pop an atomizer in or out with ease, or so they say. This side here you've got the fire button, clicky fire button there. On this panel you have, take that off, you got your battery tray. It's held on by a magnet on the top and a magnet on the bottom. On the inside then, we move that ribbon out of the way, you've got your battery orientation, you've got your minus, your plus and your minus on the bottom, and they are spring loaded, although there is very little movement in those pins on the top there. If we then take off this other panel, you see that you've got a little window there, that's for your screen. On the inside then you've got your up and down buttons, so they're your function buttons. There's not an awful lot to the chip in this device at all, which is nice to see, a simple design. On here in the front then you do have your Ohm's law laid out to you. So let's pop a couple of batteries in there and we'll have a look at the screen itself on the device. So if we pop our minus up on that side and then our positive up on that side, just put the door back on the back there. So then we have the screen. Now the screen is not a lot of information going on there. You have 65 watts and you can change that and you can bring it all the way up to 150 watts, and it does round robin, which is nice. 1 watt increments, which again is really nice. To change it into voltage mode, then you hold down the 2 buttons together and then you've got your volts. You can bring that up to 6.5 volts and that does a round robin back to 0.5. So it's really nice to see a simple device. No temperature control, none of your bypass, anything like that. It's quite simple, easy to use, which I prefer. So let me just get an atomizer then to pop on the top of this. So if you wanted to, you can take an atomizer and you can screw it down, or you can screw it off. Also what you can do is you can push in this button here, pop the atomizer on, give it a final little twist and tighten it up, and that's your atomizer on there. Okay, to release your atomizer you just need to push in your quick release and it will pop out. You can screw it back in if you wanted to. Give it a sometimes it doesn't really want to move that quick, which is it's good, because if you have your atomizer on there and you wanted to release it, press the button and it's not just going to fall off, which is the most important thing. Push the button, give it a little bit of a movement just to pop it out, because when you separate, I don't know whether you can see that clearly, but when you separate that you still have this black ring on the inside there, and that stays in place all the time, although if you put a bit of pressure on it, that will release, and allowing the threads to release. To pop in your atomizer you just clip it in, that's it, done. Releasing it, there you go, as easy as that. It's a nice idea, I think. It's the first device I've come across to have this. Fair play to Augvape for doing it, because how many times have you screwed down an RDA, gone to unscrew it, and the top cap is that saturated with juice, and the O-rings are saturated with juice, that it just spins the top cap, leaving your RDA in place. You have to take the cap off and get something to hold the deck and just spin it that way. This is a really nice innovative idea. Although one thing I have to say about the battery doors themselves is, you see that play in the door? They don't really seem to fit that well. The door itself it's just a piece of plastic. It's very pliable. It's not that secure, and that goes for the other side as well. It's you can hear that there is quite a bit of play in those doors, which is something that I have to mention. But all in all, though, you've got on the bottom Foxy, Augvape, battery venting going on there. It's a very nice simple looking device. It is a little bit taller than most, however that's not really a major concern. What I'll do is I will pop an atomizer on top, we'll go back up on top and have a little vape and see how it performs. Okay guys, so that was the quick up close and personal tour around the Augvape Druga Foxy. Now, having a quick look around this device, it's very nice indeed. The stainless steel version is very shiny. This is the kind of gunmetal edition, and I really do like the colour of it. I love the device, I love the feel of it, I love the simplicity of the board. As you saw, there's no temperature control, no bells and whistles, nothing. It's straight voltage or wattage, and that's it. I really like the way the display is hidden behind that panel there, and then to have the Ohm's law laid out here like this for you is really nice. It's a nice added touch there, it really is. It's simple to use, it really is. My only gripe about this device is these thin plastic panels. They just don't seem to fit. You kind of almost always pressing it in to make sure it's in properly, and then I don't know whether you'll be able to see them play in that, if that will focus properly for you. There's more play in the bottom of it, this door panel here. See that movement? That's your battery compartment there. I think had they been better fitted, it would have made this device so much nicer. But that doesn't really take much away from the functionality of it. Having this innovative 510 quick release, now it is good because you can get things off a lot quicker. However, it's not really a quick release, because when you press, if I press that button there, you kind of have to give it a little bit of a jiggle to get it out, so it doesn't pop out, which is a good thing because you're not going to lose anything. But getting it in as well, it doesn't really fit. You kind of have to tighten it, just that last little touch, to get it to sit snug on there. But it's a great feature. It's great to see companies innovating things, taking things, changing them up, making something new, because it's all well and good churning out device after device, sub-ohm tank after sub-ohm tank, rebuildable device after rebuildable device, without bringing something new to the game. Augvape, they really have brought their A game with this. It's a sleek, slim device. It's not big, it's not heavy, it's not chunky. It's just comfortable, and it does what you need it to do. Temperature control. For people who use temperature control, I'm sorry, but I think it's overrated. I never use it. I think it's pointless to put it on for a device that I'm going to use personally, for me. So that's why this device speaks to me big time. I really do like it. Performs really well. I've got this tank. This is from Vupu on here, and it's set at 65 watts, and it's churning out the power. It's fires quick. It does exactly what I need it to, which is the main thing, and it looks nice doing it too. It really is a sleek, comfortable device. If you want to get your hands on one of these, I'll pop a couple of links in the description below as to where you can get them. I'll also pop a couple of links to the Augvape website if you want to check out any further information about these devices. But from me and the Druga Foxy, that's all I've got time for. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. It means so much, and we'll catch you next time.